Yeah, I guess what can you say about the way the game started in terms of you guys seemingly coming out a little flat?
Flat's a generous adjective. Thank you for that, Jeremiah. Not good enough. Messaged by the staff, messaged by the players themselves before the game, coming out, Steph Fry, captain, saying, look, if you think this is going to be easy, think twice. And then, we came out flat. So not sure what each individual player was thinking, but certainly going to address it, have addressed it, and then try and move forward.
Jada, we'll go your way next.
Thank you. Thanks, Brian, for the time. I wanted to ask about Nuhu's play against Kamungo. He seemed to have a hard time with him today as far as the giving up the goals and the penalty. What did you see from your angle on those plays?
So this is a team sport, and certainly I had a high praise for Nuhu in the last contest. The trick to being an elite level player is to be consistent. And so obviously he took a drop from the performance that he had the other night. But it is a team sport, in the build-up to where Nuhu was isolated, where normally he locks guys down. I mean, we'll talk about the penalty first because it was a penalty. I saw the replay. He's got to engage him outside of the penalty box, but that would have maybe gotten his second yellow card. So maybe that wasn't, you don't know which way that one was going to go, but it was poor play all around. Yeah. But like I said about Christian, I thought it was a deserved penalty for Dallas. Now, the first goal wasn't necessarily all on Nuhu. Kamungo certainly had a hand in a lot of situations, but lack of intensity higher up the field to press the ball, to force our team negative, the ball getting between two of our players. So Nuhu was tasked with a 2v1, which he has to go with a runner, which allowed Tomasi to bring the ball back to his left foot. And then the marking inside the box. Having one of the shortest players on the field inside the box with 3 or 4 yards spare on either side of him certainly isn't good defending.
Next question, we'll go over to Maz. Maz, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Brian, I'll go to the positive side, some tactical stuff, but you got into the game 33 minutes in the first half there. And then obviously in the second half, you score that, 3 minutes into that. Just, can you talk about the fight back and then how you'll take that positively into Friday, maybe?
I can't look, Maz, I can't fault the team for the effort. They don't quit. They always do what they can to get back in the game. So we got back into the game. We talked about that at halftime. Just get one goal. So Jordan comes out, scores a good goal. He's close on the offside. That offside was razor thin. I thought, Obed getting to the end line, Raul, I don't know how the scramble on that one set piece didn't go in. The PK shout on Raul. I mean, they said that he wasn't going to get the ball, but, that's been called at certain moments. But, I certainly have to say that, I can't complain that the referee cost us the game. So we didn't generate enough chances to get back to 2-2, but I think there were some positives, and we'll try and balance out that with the narrative of the first 15 minutes.
Reminder. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I know you haven't looked at the film and I can't figure it out, but does Josh Attention usually play that high? Did he play
Nope. Nope. That was one of the things we needed to rein him back in.
Okay.
Reminder to media on the call, if you have a question, please go ahead and hit that raise hand function button. Thank you, Felipe. I see you there. Please go ahead and ask your question, bringing you off mute now.
Thank you, Alex. Coach Brian, second half, you guys scored earlier during the game. Was the preference of finishing, of course, it was the preference to finish the series down in Dallas. But after the time went by, were you guys pushing to go to the penalty kicks?
Well, we weren't going to get to penalty kicks, Felipe, until we scored the second goal. So our objective was to get to the second goal to get it 2-2. And then after that, we would have preferred to score another goal so we didn't have to go to penalty kicks. But unfortunately, that didn't happen.
All right, I see follow-ups, which is fine. Jeremiah, why don't you start us off there?
Yeah, Brian, did this game do anything to alter what you think of as the starting lineup?
Fair question, Jeremiah. I'll have to watch the film.
Jada, go ahead, please.
Thanks, Brian. I wanted to just see what obviously the point is to get the goals as far as your changes, but what did you see anything as far as the way that you did make your substitutions later after bringing Nico on? And then the second question was just about the environment. They seem like they've been able to rebuild their fan base there.
I'll start with that one, and then I'll go to the subs. Yeah, full house. The fans were into it. Although during the pause of the music of the Dallas fans, I heard our fans loud and clear. So kudos to our fans up in the upper right-hand corner by the corner flag. So thank you, ECS. As far as Nico was concerned, that sub worked the other game. I thought it was still okay in this particular game, but maybe not as much immediate impact. And then we've trained at training playing with two forwards. So bringing Raul on next to Jordan, trying to, get a second striker on there. Obviously didn't work, Jada, but it certainly, again, Obed had that chance where Raul gets his toe on it and, needed a second forward a little closer at the back post, or Alex or Christian or someone. So plus and minuses there. We'll have to watch the film to fine tune that, but hopefully we don't want to put ourselves in a position where we're desperate and we have to resort to that tactics. We'd rather, be in a position of, leading in the game.